welcome to my channel. Hope you're all fantastic and I hope you're doing well. Today we're having a bit of a James Bond theme. So the razor of choice for today is going to be the Gillette Slim Twist 1966, and it's the second quarter. It's an L2. This was featured in Goldfinger. Yeah, so I thought, why not use the razor today? Yeah, it's an adjustable razor, butterfly mechanism, and it goes 1 to 7, I think. Oh no, sorry, 1 to 9. 1 to 7. Inside that will be a feather blade, and it'll be a brand new one. So I'm going to load that first. Then I know it's loaded. So yep, take one out the packet. Here it is. Open it up, watching the fingers. Yeah, so I hope you're having a good week so far. Here we go. Get out, please. And that's what it looks like if you've not seen a feather blade. I'm sure you have. It's made in Japan. Very, very sharp. But I do like these blades. All right, I'm just going to pop it. I'm going to say post it. I'm going to pop it over the bar. There it is. It just sits there and lock it in. And that's what it looks like. It has got overhang to be aware of. So you have to be careful with that under the nose. And I'm going to start it on. So I'm going to open it back up. I'm going to start it on number 5, I think. 5, yeah, we'll go with 5. Just lock down the doors and just last quarter turn, and that locks it in. So that's the razor. Soap of choice is going to be Hendrix Classics and Co. And it's called Bond. I think I've used this on a video previously. That's what it looks like. Down the barrel of a gun. That's what it looks like. And this is inspired by what's it called now? Floris 89, that's it. Floris 89, which I've used, and I've done a video about Floris 89. And it's bang on, it really is. As you know, with Hendrix Classics, they do some fantastic soaps and some like dupes of other like clones and stuff. Really nice. So I'll be using that today, and I'll be using that with the matching splash. Here it is. It's Bond, you can see him there. I'll shake that up a bit. I haven't used that for a while. Brush of choice is a special brush I've been wanting for such a long time. And it is from Alpha Shaving Works. And here it is. Look at this. Synthetic knot. And look at the handle. Union Jack handle. Really nice. It's got the Alpha like emblem at the bottom. You can't really see it with this light. I hope you can see it. But I just think it's a really nice brush. And I'll tell you what it actually is, because I've got my receipt here. It is the Alpha Shaving Works Outlaw Union Jack 28mm Alpha G5 synthetic knot shaving brush. Whew, that was a mouthful. So yeah, that's what it is. So I'm happy that I've got this in my collection. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while, and I've got it now. Got it from the Razor company. I don't know if there's any more left. I know they're sold out on the Alpha Shaving site, Alpha Shaving Works site. But I think I went over to the Razor company and I couldn't find it. So whether it's sold out, I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's what I'll be using today. It's a fantastic looking brush, it really is. So yeah, let's go on with the shave. I've been talking too long, as usual. Oh, I'm going to use a bit of pre-shave today as well. And here it is. It's on the actual dry dock from PAA. And this is called Gliss. Basically, it's just like a glycerin pre-shave soap. I just threw water all over you. And this is what it looks like. I've got it from Amazon. I think I've shown this on my video many times. Yeah, big block. And this only cost, I think it was a few pounds. It's called Gliss Classic. I think it's called Gliss or Glaze Classic. That's what it says. And it is made in Portugal. There you go. There's not really a smell to it, really. So I'm going to wet the face, put some of the pre-shave on. Because it is sold as pre-shave. But you can get elaborate, but I just use it as pre-shave as it's been taught, you know, as it's been written on the instructions. Right, I'm going to wet my flannel. I've got face flannel. I'm just going to make my face wet. Turn that off. Rinse that out a bit, and then just a bit of water on the old mush. Yeah, so I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. I've been very busy at work. My boss has gone, well, he's gone away abroad. So there's not many workers there at the moment. So I'm holding the fort. So really busy. Right. Here's something that's clean. So I don't have to take it off the dry dock because it's stuck on there. So I'm just going to rub it on. There you go. That'll do, I think. And we're going to soak the brush. Start lathering. Some water in the sink. Get the shave brush, get it in there. Yeah, from the Razor Works. No, not Razor Works. The Razor Company, sorry. I'm saying the Razor Works. I brought, I think I mentioned in the last video, I brought a Korean soap from the Razor Works. The Razor Company. Razor Works. And it came really, really quick. You know, being in the UK, from the US, it literally came within, say, a week and a bit. Which is really, really fast, you know. I have used other companies out in the US and it takes like 3 weeks sometimes. I'm like, wow. So that's just soak it in the sink and you drop the soap there. That would have been great, wouldn't it? So here we go. I'm going to lather straight from here now. Some of that water out and just straight into the tub. So this is based on like Florist 89, which I've got the set down there. And it does smell bang on the money, like, you know. But it is a quality soap, this is. Hendrix Classics are fantastic soaps. If you ever get the chance to try them, try them. I got this from a UK site. I can't remember what the UK site was. But yeah, it's good stuff. Got some of that loaded on that brush. Get in there. Yeah, synthetic knot. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to wet the face just a little bit because I can feel that pre-shave start to dry on my face. So it comes up like a soap. Good stuff that is, really slick. You don't really need pre-shave like I've said in a few videos. I'm trying to start to use up a lot of stuff I've got now. Especially pre-shave's got loads of it, so I thought why not use it. Here we go. Look at that knot, eh? Just painted on. Beautiful brush, I just love that handle. Fantastic design. Nice to see a Union Jack on a brush handle. You don't really see it. Some cheap ones from China I've seen. But I think, oh, where is it? Is it JimwillShave or something like that? I can't remember his channel name now. Jim, Will. What? I can't remember your channel name, sorry. I'll put a link in the description of what I'm talking about. Not a link, I'll link his channel, sorry. In the description. And he was talking about, I think he brought a Union Jack brush, but it was like a cheap one off Amazon, but it was from China and all the hair started to fall out, I think. Could be wrong, could be somebody else, I couldn't remember. But I'll link his channel anyway. JimwillShave, I think it is. I'm saying JimwillShave. My boss's name. Look at that. Soap's going on same as a pound, and look at that, still loads in that brush. I'm going to just dip the bristles. I'm going to get this nice and slick, because obviously I've got a feather blade in. And I've had a few nicks the last couple of shows, you know. I'm going to go with that first pass. Put that there. Rinse my hands. Let's get shaving. Try that. And here we go. First pass with the grain, with a brand new feather blade on setting number 5. So here we go. I remember there is overhangs to be aware of. Just move that brush out of the way because I'll end up knocking it in the sink. There you go. Clear the sideburns. And here we go. If you've never seen a Gillette Slim Twist before, basically it's a slimmer version of a Fat Boy, Gillette Fat Boy. And that's just mown straight through it. Yeah, I do like the feather blades. They're one of my favourite blades. I find sometimes though, the first pass or the first use of a brand new razor blade, especially a feather, is sometimes quite rough or too sharp, sorry. And then on the second time you use it, it seems like it like evens out kind of thing. That's mown it straight down. Yeah, I saw this soap in the cupboard and I thought, why not do a James Bond shave? Plus I was going to watch the films anyway. Here's a question for you. Who's your favourite James Bond? You know, there's so many actors who have played him over the years. Who's your favourite? Is it Sean Connery? Is it Roger Moore? Is it Daniel Craig? I like Daniel Craig, to be honest. I do like it. Do like him as a James Bond. Well, I'm going to rinse the face. And we'll go for the second pass. Yeah, Daniel Craig for me. I know the old ones are good. Sean Connery's quite close. To be honest, I do like Roger Moore. I like them all, to be honest, but my favourite probably is Daniel Craig, to be honest. So yeah, let me know who your favourite James Bond, if you're a fan. You might not be a fan of James Bond. Right, here we go for the second pass. Yeah, this brush is fantastic. Still like, I don't think they've announced who the new James Bond's going to be. It'd be nice to know if they're going to have an actor who's totally new to it, you know. Sometimes they do that. They bring like not James Bond, the franchise, but sometimes like films, they'll bring an actor who's not well known and then suddenly they are well known because of the film. So maybe they'll do that, I don't know. There's a few in the running. I think they was talking about Tom Hardy, but I don't think he said that he ain't going to do the role. I'm not too sure. So here we go, across the grain now, and I'm going to turn this down actually to number 3. Number 3, lock the doors. Make sure that's locked. My hands are wet. There it is. Here we go, across the grain. You can get these razors in a gold colour. I was looking at one on eBay, but it was like £500 and I was like, I'm not paying that. No chance. I mean, to be honest, it's brand new, but I ain't got that kind of money now, to be honest. I'm trying to save up. As I say, all the razors I've brought over the past few months, it's been from saving, you know, from a razor I wanted ages ago. Like I said, the toggle I really wanted and I had the money saved up because I didn't get it in the end. That's why I got the Wolfman. Which is a phenomenal razor actually. I really like that razor. I still probably will get a toggle at some point, but at the moment with the razor laws in this country, it's impossible to get a complete set, so it's a shame really. I don't know why the law's gone like that here. It's always been like you could have stuff like that, you know. It's crazy. Right, across the top lip. What's your nostril? That'll do. I'll rinse the face now and go for the last pass, which is a pick-up pass as well. Yeah, that pre-shave, you can feel the slickness, and it's also the soap really. I think the soap's slicking up, but that pre-shave is really nice to use. Right, here we go for the third pass. Still haven't gone back to the soap. Still whatever's in the brush. I did load it for a while. But like I keep mentioning, I'm trying to use some of these soaps up. Gives me an excuse to buy some more. Bit more water in that brush, I think. There you go. So you'll watch this video on Wednesday. Today's Sunday and it's the day after the Grand National. Didn't win a bloody thing. Didn't put a lot on, like £2.50 or something on a horse. But none of them come for me. None of them come through, sorry. And, you know, it's a bit of a tradition of my wife's family. They like to watch it and stuff. For me, I'm not really a big fan of horse racing. I don't like, you know, I just don't like it. But each to their own and all that. Right, here we go. I'm going to go against the grain with setting number 3 again, because that was a nice little pasta. So against the grain with pickups. Got a little nick there. And he was doing so well. Whoever in the UK at the moment is absolutely gorgeous, it really is. I mean, it's supposed to get up to like 17, 18 today, but this morning is really cold. It went down to like 1 or 2. That's what you get in April though. You normally get really cold mornings and then warm days kind of thing. Warm for the UK anyway. That'll do. That'll do. I don't want to do too much around that bit. I had a weeper there, you see. Oh, my last shave. Oops, mess around, feeling for whiskers. Bit more water on the face. That is a close shave, a little bit just here. Always a problem area here for me. Right there, right there. I'll do. I'm going to keep going over it. Well, I've got 2 nicks now. 1 there, 1 there. 2 there. It's no problem. Right, let's get some cold water in this sink and let this flannel do its work. So thank you very much for watching this video today. I'm coming to the end. Shortly after I've done this cold rinse, I've done the aftershave and a bit of balm. It's gone quick. Well, I think it's gone quick. Right, here we go. Cold flannel. Mr. Sink saying hello. Sometimes you put this cold water on your face. Obviously it feels really nice, you know. But sometimes it stops the weepers near enough straight away. Weird. Get all this around here. Yeah, let me know about your James Bond films. What's your favourite film as well? As in James Bond franchise. Have you got a favourite? I love Spectre. Is it Spectre? I think it is Spectre. I do like Spectre. Is it Moonraker? I like it, that one as well. Yeah, let me know your James Bonds. What's your favourite actor to play him? And who would you like to see as a James Bond? That would be a good question, wouldn't it? I think Tom Hardy would make a really good James Bond. He's rough and ready though, isn't he? And a bit of a jiu-jitsu fanatic at the moment. I know in London he's doing a lot of the competitions. He just turns up. Obviously he ain't gonna, you know, announce that he's going to do a jiu-jitsu tournament because he'll have everybody there. But it's like, if you're into jiu-jitsu, this is people who do jiu-jitsu. I used to do it many years ago, but I had a back problem, so I don't do it much now. Oh God, there is blood under the old chinny chin chin. So I'm going to use a bit of alum today again. Off camera, I have great shaves. As soon as I turn the camera on, I get cuts everywhere. This is the nature of shaving. I was talking about Tom Hardy, weren't I? I think this is in some guy in a gang programme. I saw him on some premiere, I think, I can't remember. Yep, that should stop that in a minute. So just rinse that off. Dry it with my towel, wherever it's on the floor over there. I'll have to use my face towel in a minute. I'm going to pat that. That might stop that now. I think it has. Right, here we go. I'm going to put some of the splash on now. Give it a shake. Yeah, Floris 89. It does smell like it. Like a cloudy kind of substance, if you can see that. Oh, there's a sting yet. Oh yes, really nice that. Put a bit more of that on. I've got loads of this. Full bottle near enough. Back and neck. Behind the ears. On the arms. Oh, that, my cat scratched me. Playing fighting with my cat and it starts to get a bit excited, doesn't it? Thinks I'm a bloody, I don't know, meat to eat. But anyway, it's enough of that rambling. Right, balm is going to be Pure Shave Moisturiser. I've used this on camera. I've done a shave with the shave cream, but I do really like the moisturiser, so I'm using that today. So I just blobbed it. And here we go. This is quite thick stuff, so it make your face go white and it just disappears. On the forehead. Look at that, white. Yeah, it's good stuff, this is. As you see, I'm shining. But it will calm down in a minute. Right, that's the end of that shave. Look at that. We've got weepers coming out still, but hey, it is what it is. It'll dry up in a bit. Just dry the hands. Yeah, that'll soon stop in a minute. Anyway, what did we use? We used the pre-shave Gliss, I think it's called. There it is, still in the, I think this is called the Dry Dock from PA. I'm out of breath. PA. Things I send accoutrements. I used the soap which was called Bond from Hendrix Classics. There it is, Bond, and that's the. I'll give it a rinse anyway in a minute. That's the lid here. There it is. Razor of choice was the Gillette Slim Twist 1966 with a feather blade in there, brand new. And the brush was the, let me refer to my notes again. Was it Alpha Shave Works? Yeah. Alpha Shaving Works, Outlaw, Union Jack, 28mm, G5 synthetic knot. That's a mouthful, but there it is. I'll give that a good rinse in a minute and then hang it up to dry. And yeah, and the balm, obviously I've done the splash, which was the Bond matching splash, which is here. And then I used the moisturiser, which was Pure Shave London. So yeah, that's the end of this shave for this week. I will see you on Sunday. I've got everywhere, blood everywhere, white t-shirt, not a good combo. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your week. And I'll see you Sunday for a Sunday shave. So yeah, have a great week and I'll see you later. So ta-ra big, ta-ra.